Welcome to Design Thinking Philadelphia. What's that, you ask? Well, design thinking is a way of tackling tough problems that don't have easy answers. It's a set of steps, sort of like a recipe, that architects and product designers, CEOs and entrepreneurs, people in healthcare, tech, and other professions use to solve problems and make things better. During DT Philly, you'll use design thinking to solve a problem that matters to you. How will you do that? Let's look at an example. A group of 11th graders at High Point High School noticed that a lot of students throw food away at lunchtime. At the end of the period, the trash cans are full of uneaten or partially eaten meals. This seems really wasteful. Plus, they learned in science class how food waste contributes to greenhouse gas emissions and is bad for the environment. So the students decide they'll use design thinking to reduce food waste at school. The team begins in the empathize stage. During this stage, they consider the different people who are affected or involved, like students who bring lunch, students who buy lunch, students who don't eat lunch, the cafeteria staff, and maybe even the principal. It's important to understand how different people see and feel about the problem so you can design a solution that works for everyone. Next, they learn everything they can about what causes and contributes to the problem in the define stage. Through interviews, observations, and other research strategies, the team will uncover new information and challenge any assumptions or theories they have. This step is extremely important. If the team doesn't do good research, they won't have the knowledge they need to actually solve the problem. Once the team finishes their research, they're ready to get creative and brainstorm new ways to make things better. This third step of design thinking is called the ideate stage. The team doesn't want to limit themselves at this point, so they think up lots of creative solution ideas, from the obvious and practical to the wild and crazy. In this stage, all ideas are welcome. After brainstorming, the team enters the prototype stage, where they bring their best ideas to life by building models of them. You can prototype any kind of idea, an object, a system, a room or other space, even an experience. Prototyping helps designers see how their ideas work with real people in the real world. Lots of discoveries are made in the prototype stage. Once the team builds their prototypes, they are ready for the fifth and final step of design thinking, the test stage. This is where the team tries out its prototypes with the people they want to help to see how well, or if, their solutions work. Surprising things can happen during testing, and that's okay, because the team will use what they learn to make their solutions better. A designer's journey is rarely a straight line. Sometimes you have to backtrack and do more research, find new ideas, or make changes to your prototypes before you come up with the best solution. This cycle of learning more and making your ideas better is called iteration, and it's part of being a good designer. With big problems, it can be hard to know where to start, what to do, and how everything fits together. By breaking the problem-solving process down, design thinking helps you tackle any challenge step by step. It's important to use all 5 steps of the design thinking process because, when you empathize, you discover different ways of looking at the problem. When you define, you get a deep understanding of what's actually happening. When you ideate, you consider creative new ways to make things better. When you prototype, you get your ideas out of your head and make them real. And when you test, you learn what parts of your solution work well and what can be improved. What problem will you solve with design thinking?